I wonder where's your guitar?
My guitar?
Yeah, somebody told me that you would do a song.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Should
I didn't know
get
that.
the guitar, or you want to-
No. She can do it a cappella. It's fine as well.
A cappella, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do
You'll-
the humming afterwards under it. I do
You
a
should.
remix of it.
Yeah,
Yeah. That'll be the remix.
that'd be nice.
You do
And you do the clapping, and you, Yeah.
Go in here.
you yodel.
Yeah, you're so good at it.
Yeah.
Everybody. That's no.
You're German.
I have to overvoice it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, we're German.
Everybody is selling you as an indie pop musician.
Yes.
What is indie pop?
Oh, I think it's two things. One thing is the genre, and I'm not sure I'm indie pop that way, but then there's the people who make pop music and release it independently, and that's me. So, releasing your albums on your own and not
Yeah, I
working
know.
with the big labels and stuff like that.
I know what independent means,
Yeah.
but everybody uses indie as kind of part of something in music. I mean, is there an indie music? I mean, the things you do, the songs you sing, they're telling us stories. On this side, I could say you're a singer-songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
You're just using pop melodies, not the folky melodies. So where's the difference between an indie pop musician and a singer-songwriter using popular melodies?
I think I'm always getting a bit confused because indie pop is suddenly a genre, and also singer-songwriter is a genre, and it's like I am a singer-songwriter because I sing and I write songs, but that doesn't mean it sounds like singer-songwriter. So I would say I am a pop singer-songwriter who releases her music independently.
That's what I like much better.
Yeah.
Why did you start doing it? What was the urge behind doing songs, singing them? I mean, what gave you the initial moment of, I have to do this song, I have to sing this song, I have to write it?
I think at first it just started as like I wanted to try out what it was like to write songs. And after having done a few, I went to these open mic nights and tried playing them to people. And I think pretty early I felt like there was something that both triggered me and the audience. So and then it's become more and more of a like figuring out exactly what it is about the songs that I find interesting and like what makes my imagination go bling bling or whatever. So I think at first it was just like playing around with stuff, and then, you know, along the way you figure out exactly what it is.
Do you think that let's say, overall, the Nordic states, not only Denmark, have developed an own kind of music, an own kind of breed? If I just think of bands like White Album, which are more into folk, but it's not folk at all, and they're pop as well, and they're rock, and they're independent, and you're independent. Do you think that there is a special musical language in Denmark as well?
I think it's like Denmark is such a small country, and I think when you're like, it's all the musicians in Denmark basically know each other and have heard each other's stuff, and you get like it rubs off on the other ones. So I think without we even like we don't notice, but I think there might be something that between the lines and stuff that makes it have the same quality in a way. Maybe I it's hard to put a finger on exactly what it is, but I do think that the Nordic countries have something in common, and also like Denmark has its own thing, Sweden and Norway. Yeah.
What is it? What makes you writing songs? Is it moments you've seen, you've been in, meetings you've been in, people you've seen on the street, things you've read?
I think I'm sometimes it's like I see something that's inspiring and or interesting, and then I write something about it. But other times I just like sit with the guitar and try to write something, and then, you know, the same way as I told you earlier, I figure out along the way, oh, it makes sense now because that was the situation I saw a week ago on the bus, and now I can combine it with this other, you know. So like, I think sometimes the songs just make themselves in a way, and you know, I just have to figure out where they want to go. Yeah.
Do you use your songs as part for your mental health, like using a shrink, and just to free yourself from something?
Yes, I guess I do, but it used to be more like I would write about something that was important to me, but now I think it's more just like I write whatever, and that is healthy. That I get sad if I don't write. So in a way, yes, it is therapy, but it's not like I necessarily describe a problem that I have dealt with, or you know.
Tell me more about the problems. No. Other way around, how often have you been to the shrink, and how many songs did you write?
Oh, well, my mom is kind of a shrink, so I think I've grown up with one. Like,
That makes things easy.
yeah. So, yeah.
What's more important, the words or the music?
I think I like it when they fit really well together, and I don't let the words. I don't shape the words after by the music. I change the music for the words. So probably it is the words that are my.
You can say it in Danish.
Hjertebarn, mein Herzkind. But I never sit down and write lyrics and then put music to it afterwards. It's always like they come
Together
at the same time. Yeah.
What's more important, doors or windows?
Doors. But windows are nice too. I mean, especially in like these days when it gets so dark, and you need to have some light coming in.
Don't you have one of these lamps which give you the sunlight in
It's
the
not
winter?
the same. No, it's not the same.
I thought everybody in the North countries would have a lamp like this, giving you the summer sun and winter time.
Well, maybe
You're
it
not
would.
that far up north, aren't you?
Not that far, but maybe it could be good. I don't know. I don't have one.
Do you feel strange?
Yes. No.
Good. Why?
Well, in some ways I feel very normal, but then in other ways I feel very like sitting in a group of people, you can be like, I'm totally not fitting in here for whatever reason. You think the others have something in common that you're not part of.
But who the cares? I mean, I wouldn't fit in here as well.
Well,
Would you like to be Madonna?
be Madonna?
Yeah.
Well,
Be Madonna or be a Madonna?
I think Madonna, I would. She's done some things that I would like to, that I think would be pretty cool to have done, but yeah.
The workout.
No, not the workout. just I think she's cool.
Is that an aim in your musical career, to become as superb as Madonna, or to become such a superstar, or to reach that height of stardom?
I think it's not necessarily to become a superstar or become whatever Madonna or whoever you could mention that are really big. Sometimes, of course, it's like it would be nice if more people knew of my music, just because then you would, of course you put something out because you want people to receive it in a way. But I don't I don't think the goal is that. I think the goal is to put something out that you feel like it's making a difference somehow. So I couldn't be Madonna because she's already there, and it's
But
I guess it's the goal is to try and be as much yourself as possible, and then you cross your fingers that people are gonna like that, or gonna at least get something out of it.
And you have turned down a major company which would give you a contract, and you said no, you want to be just independent.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because if you had taken the major, you might have become a superstar very, very fast.
But but first of all, I don't think that the contract wasn't promising much anyway. So I like all the people I know that work with major labels. It's like you always have to get lucky, and if you sign with a major label, you give them like ownership, and so if you get lucky, they get a huge amount of the money, and if you're not successful, you should just start over because you just bought a lottery ticket with no.
But with an independent label, you might as well have no money at all.
True. But
so where's the difference?
Well,
with an independent label, you don't have much money and nobody knows you, or very less people know you. With a major company, you have less money, but a lot of people know you. Then you can do your own label.
I think like if you're at a point in your career where you know where you want to go.
Sorry.
No, but I think it's if you know who you are, it's a good thing to be with a major label. It could be a good thing, but if you're just starting out, you really have to know where you want to go if you're working with them, because I'm just not.
You just said when you know who you are, you're starting out. But it seems to me that you know who you are and you're starting out.
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, I'm still figuring out, I think. And I don't know if I would be confident enough if I was with a major label who wanted me to do, like, change some things. And I mean, if you work with them, you have to work with them. And I am afraid I would be too eager to please them. So I would rather just be on my own and talk to the people I trust and find people who will work with what I have to offer, instead of, them being the major label who know everything.
But then in the studio, when time comes up to record a new album, you have to be the boss, because you do the songs, you have the idea of how they should sound, so you have to be the boss, and so you have to know who you are. So where's the difference between to a major? Are you afraid you're too young to cope against these tie wearers and suits and blue colors?
I think at first it was I was figuring out what am I going to do, and I think it was a good thing that I didn't put let them decide for me. So I had to figure out along the way, who am I, what am I going to do, and how am I going to do it. And I think at this point I'm like, I don't know. It's not that I'm not ever going to sign with a label, but at this point it just feels like it makes more sense to do it this way, because I have I know now what it is I want to do, and unless I find the right person at a major label, I'm not it's also because people think that the label is the key to success, and it's just not that way at all. And I think where I am now, I have found really great people to work with, and so I'd rather do that instead of finding some company name to put their spotlight on me and try and boost me everywhere. Because it's like if it doesn't succeed, they'll be gone when it's over, and then you have to start from scratch in a way.
What do you think? How many doors would you still have to open till you find yourself?
Endless amounts of doors. No, because you change all the time. It's like, okay, now this happened, so there's a new door,
right
and
now
there's a
this
new
happens.
me. Yeah, yeah.
What will the future bring? Do you know that? Next record?
Well, first of all, we have this tour. This is where my head is right now, just like Germany tour, learning to speak German, so people...
You can speak English.
Yeah, but I've written a bunch of new songs, and I already have new album ideas, and I don't know exactly when, but we're playing new songs right now when we're on tour, and so I'm definitely going to make some more music and put it out and hope for the best.
The only thing you have to learn, I think, is every night a new town. So today this is Berlin.
Yeah.
The rest will come, I think.
Yeah.
Being on tour. How to say it without being rude? Does it suck?
No, I don't think it sucks. I think it is. You have to. You're tired when you get back from tour, definitely. But I think it's also it's both the toughest and the best thing about it, because it's so you get to be right here every night, and you get to meet all these people, and that's like being on tour is when you feel that things are growing, because when you're just at home or in the studio, it's you're not connecting with the world, and being on tour is like, whoa, these people actually came to see me or hear me or whatever.
You're not yet as important and famous as Madonna, so you might not have done so many interviews as Madonna, but I guess you did quite a lot. So was there a question you always wanted to answer but nobody has asked? Okay.
I don't know.
Actually, I don't have any other idea what I can ask. So thanks a lot for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks.